Peggy Snow, and I'm the Youth Service Coordinator here at John Hardin High School. And tonight we had our second Bulldog Story Hour of the 22 season. And so tonight our theme was bears, and we had stories that were read by our RC SAD Club. That's our Rachel's Challenge and Students Against Destructive Decision Club. And every story had a bear as a main character, and they went on a bear hunt, and they looked for ghosts, and they did all sorts of wonderful things. Students were invited from Woodland Elementary, New Highland Elementary, and Heartland Elementary, and they were able to get a book and a sweet treat and a nice juice box and some crayons and a color sheet. We would love for you all to join us tonight and listen to all these wonderful stories.
This is Bear With Me. Bear with me. It started off just right. I had a mom and a dad and my own set of blocks. I had everything I needed. Then one day my mom and dad brought home a surprise. I don't like surprises. Surprises are never as good as you hoped for. They said they always wanted a bear. They said now the family was complete. I thought the family was already complete. The bear's name was Gary. I told my mom and dad that they should have asked me if I wanted a bear. If they had asked, I would have known that I don't want a bear. They said Gary was going to sleep in my room. They said Gary gets to use all of my toys. I said I don't like sharing. What if he breaks my stuff? They said that's the way it is now. Later, I asked my mom to take me to the park to fly my kite. She said not right now because she had to take Gary for a walk. I asked my dad to build a block castle with me, but he said not right now because he had to put together Gary's new bed before bedtime. He did not even ask me to help. Gary's snores are so loud that it sounds like there's a helicopter flying circles in my room. Gary forgets to put the caps back on my markers. Gary broke the swing in the backyard. I said, "This stinks," to nobody. It turns out Gary is really good with blocks. He knows how to make things fit just right. Gary even showed me how we could use the swing. Still use the swing. And I showed him how to take care of our markers. Maybe surprises are not so bad. Some surprises turn out even better than you hoped for.
That's silly.
A boy had a bear, a fuzzy brown bear. It went with him here, and it went with him there. The boy, the bear, always a pair. And then one day, the boy found a goat, a pot-bellied goat, and a polka dot coat. The goat and the coat and the fuzzy brown bear went with him here and went with him there. The boy found a slug, a squishable, huggable, lovable slug. The huggable slug, the goat and the coat, and the fuzzy brown bear went with him here and went with him there. The boy found a monkey, a funky old monkey. The funky old monkey, the huggable slug, the goat and the coat, and the fuzzy brown bear went with him here and went with him there. The boy found a rat, a rodeo rat, and a 10-gallon hat. The rodeo rat, the funky old monkey, the huggable slug, the goat and the coat, and the fuzzy brown bear went with him here and went with him there. The boy found a thing. He pulled on the string. It started to sing. The sing-along thing, the rodeo rat, the funky old monkey, the huggable slug, the goat and the coat, and the fuzzy brown bear went with him there and went with him here. The boy found an otter. Uh-oh. First came a teeter, then came a totter. Suddenly, whoa! The boy shouted, "No!" The tottering otter, the sing-along thing, the rodeo rat, the funky old monkey, the huggable slug, The goat in the coat and the fuzzy brown bear flew in the air. Bear, said the boy, where was the bear? He wasn't down here, or way over there, or hiding in here, or anywhere. None of the others could ever compare. Where are you? He cried. I want my brown bear. The bear found his boy. The boy found his friend, his fuzzy brown, lost and found very best friend. And then the boy saw a blimp, a delivery blimp, with a runaway shrimp, and a hog, and a snail, and a frog, and a whale, and a lamb, and a moose, and a ram, and a goose, plus more that he found and scattered around. He knew what to do. He threw, and he threw, and he threw, and he threw. And then once again, the boy and the bear were simply a pair. Everywhere.
We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Oh no, grass, long wavy grass. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy, swishy, swashy. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We are not scared. Oh, a river, a deep, cold river. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Splash, splosh, splash, 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 splash. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Oh no, mud, thick, oozy mud. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Squeal, squirrel, squeal, squirrel, squeal, squirrel.
Why the dog doing it too?
They can't leave him behind. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Oh no, a forest, a big dark forest. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Stumble, trip, stumble, trip, stumble, trip. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Oh no, a snowstorm, a swirling, whirling snowstorm. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Woo, hoo, woo, hoo, woo, woo. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Oh no, a cave, a narrow, gloomy cave. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. Tiptoe, tip-tap, tiptoe, tiptoe. What's that? One shiny wet nose, two furry ears, two big googly eyes. It's a bear! Quick, back through the cave. Tiptoe, tiptoe, tiptoe. Back through the snowstorm. Hoo, woo, hoo, woo. Back through the forest. Stumble, trip, stumble, trip, stumble, trip. Back through the mud. Squash, 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 squash. Back through the river. Splash, sploosh, splash, sploosh, splash, sploosh. And back through the grass. Swishy, swash, swish, swash, swash. Get to our front door. Open the door. Up the stairs. Oh no, we forgot to shut the door. Back downstairs. Shut the door. Back upstairs. Into the bedroom. Onto bed. Under covers. We're not going on a bear hunt again.
Bear came along. Once there was a river that flowed night and day, but it didn't know it was a river until Bear came along. Bear was just being curious. When he realized what the river could do, but he didn't know he was on an adventure until Froggy hopped on. Froggy was a lonely frog who was looking for a friend, but she didn't know how many she had. Until the turtles tried to warn them about the things that could go wrong. The turtles showed up, but they didn't know how to enjoy the ride. Okay, until Beaver climbed aboard.
Beaver was born to captain. He knew exactly where to go, but he didn't know about the detours until the raccoons dropped in. The raccoons were so excited about the twists and turns ahead, but they didn't know they had to be careful until they crashed into a duck. Duck was so content being right where she was, but she didn't know there was a world to see until oh my God. Bear held on to Froggy. Froggy held on to Turtles. Turtles held on to Beaver. Beaver held on to Raccoons. Raccoons held on to Duck. Oh, what a ride! So many different animals living their separate lives, but they didn't know they were in it together until the river came along.
So I'm going to read to you guys this book called Daisy Locks. They're flowers. Daisy Locks wasn't happy where she had been planted. Maybe there was a better place where Daisy Locks could live and thrive. So she asked the wind to help her. "I can't do that," said the wind. He picked her up and blew her to a hot, dry desert. But Daisy Locks didn't like it there. "I can't get enough water here. I'm burning up. This place is much too hot." "And I'll send you to a place that's cold," said the wind. And he whooshed her away to a treeless plain that's partially covered with ice and snow. "I can't sink my roots into this frozen ground," cried Daisy Locks. "It's too cold here." "Maybe you should go back home," wailed the wind, "where it is just right." "I'm not ready to do that yet," said Daisy Locks. "There's got to be a better place to put my roots down." "Well," suggested the wind, "why don't I just blow you around until you see a place you like?" And wind did just that. Daisy Locks looked down at different landscapes as wind kept her in the air. "Stop!" Daisy Locks looks finally at the wind. "I like the looks of this one. I think I even see some daisies." She landed on the top of a mountain, right next to a small clump of wild daisies. They were crushed into a crevice between two rocks. Daisy Locks tried to bury herself in the soil, but it was too hard. "Not quite right," said Daisy Locks. Wind came back, picked her up, and whisked her away to a wetland area in the Everglades. "No," said Daisy Locks, "this is definitely not right for me. It's too soft and wet." "But I see some pretty daisies," said Wind. "Well, they're actually more like weeds. I, on the other hand, need to be cultivated by hand." "Cultivated?" asked Wind. "Yes. You see, I have to be planted intentionally in a garden, while the wetland daisies and daisies on the mountain are to be cultivated by nature. You probably put them there." "Of course. Weeds, like beauty, are in their eyes of the beholder." "I've heard that's so," whispered Wind. "I'm really getting hungry," said Daisy Locks. "I need to anchor my roots so I can be fed and start growing." "Let me think," said Wind. "I'm not giving up. Once my roots are established, I can grow as a as a perennial. A perennial? Asked Wind. It's a plant that grows for more than 1 year, answered Daisylocks. Some plants are perennials, while others are annuals and survive for just 1 year. Well, said Wind, I know of a place where you could live for years and years in a warm, humid environment. That should be just right. Wind blew Daisylocks to a tropical rainforest where many different plants and animals live. Thousands of leafcutter ants scurried in the rainforest floor, while a howler monkey called from a branch in the canopy. Morpho butterflies flittered in and out of the and fluttered everywhere. This place is too busy and too crowded, thought Daisylocks. I wouldn't get very much sunlight under all these trees. This is a howling monkey, right here. I can't do the sound. I need room to spread out, Daisylocks told Wind. I need lots of sunlight. Can't we find somewhere else? I think I know, said Wind. A place that's just right. You said that before, Daisylocks reminded him. So far it's been too hot, too cold, too hard, too soft, and now too crowded. Wind whooshed Daisylocks to a faraway beach. Lots of room and lots of sun. The sand glistened in the sunlight as a seagull perched on the post near some rambling sea grapevines. Daisylocks could see miles of beach and miles of ocean. There was certainly room to spread out. Daisylocks was already enjoying the warm sun, but when she tried to put her roots down, the sand was way too loose. My roots will never hold here, said Daisylocks. Let me guess, whispered the Wind. It's just not right. You know what, said Wind. I'm going to whoosh you home, so you can bloom where you were planted. This is where it is just right.
This book is called Minnie Rabbit is Not Lost. Let's see if I can open it. Okay. Minnie Rabbit and Mother Rabbit are making a cake. Cake, cake, cake. Minnie Rabbit likes cake. Cake! Oh dear, it looks like they've run out of berries. No berries, no cake. No cake? No way! I'll find you berries. Must have cake.
Cake.
Come back, Minnie Rabbit. There are some under the... Too late. Minnie Rabbit is off to find the berries. Must have cake. Cake, cake, cake.
All it's wanting is cake.
He travels far and wide. I can find berries. I can. Looks like Minnie Rabbit might be going the wrong way. Hello, Minnie Rabbit. Where are you going? Do you need any help? No, thank you. Don't need help. Looking for berries. Making a cake. Cake, cake, cake. Where could Minnie Rabbit be going now? I can find berries.
Berries.
Maybe this fellow can help Minnie Rabbit find berries? Hello, Minnie Rabbit. It's pretty cold out here. Do you need your coat? No, not cold. Looking for berries. Making a cake. Cake, cake, cake. I can find berries. Minnie Rabbit has definitely gone the wrong way now. And it looks very dangerous up here. Minnie Rabbit, stop! You're too small to go down there, aren't you? No, not too small. Looking for berries. Making a cake. 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 Looking for berries. Not sure this is a good place for Minnie Rabbit to find berries. You're a long way from home, Minnie Rabbit. You're not lost, are you? No, not lost. Oh.
Are you sure about that?
Lost!
Yeah, I knew it.
Poor Minnie Rabbit. Sniff, sniff. Sniff, sniff.
I knew it was lost.
Hold on. What can Minnie Rabbit smell? I smell cake. Cake! Look, I found a berry. Berry cake, cake berry, berry cake, berry cake. I found a berry, and I'm going home. Mother Rabbit looks very pleased to see Minnie Rabbit. There you are. I found a berry. Well done, Minnie Rabbit. Now, would you like some cake? No, thank you. Can I have some ice cream? I love ice cream.
10. High above the sleepy jungle, 10 stars are shining bright. As lion yawns, it's time for bed and curls up for the night. 9. 9 stars glow above the rabbits. They bounce back to their beds. Time to nestle in their burrow and rest their sleepy heads. Boing, boing. 8. 8 sparkly stars gleam overhead as the owls sing, hoo, hoo. When evening falls, they're wide awake, then they play the whole night through. Hoo, hoo. 7. The hippos stomp down the swamp as 7 stars shine high. They wade in for a midnight swim beneath the twinkling sky. 6. Up in the sky, 6 bright stars wink down on the woolly sheep. The lambs skip as their mommies call. It's time to go to sleep. 5. Above the dark savannah, 5 stars giant through the trees. The tall giraffes watch them twinkle in the cool night breeze. Swish. 4. 4 bright stars shimmer on the ice where little penguins skate. Their parents call, it's time for bed. Come on, it's getting late. Whoosh. 3. As 3 stars sparkle in the sky, down on the dusty land, the camels shut their sleepy eyes and snooze upon the sand. Zzz. 2. In the sky above the yard, 2 stars light up in the dark. Puppy curls up in the house and gives a goodnight bark. Outside the bear's warm, cozy cave, 1 star shines through the night. The bears cuddle up together until the morning light. All tucked into the comfy beds, the animals snuggle tight. They sleep beneath the twinkle stars around the world tonight. The Gruffalo.
A mouse took a stroll through the deep dark wood. A fox saw a mouse, and the mouse looked good. Where are you going, little brown mouse? Come and have lunch in my underground house. It's terribly kind of you, fox, but no. I'm going to have lunch with a Gruffalo. A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo? A Gruffalo. Why, didn't you know? He has terrible tusks and terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws. Where are you meeting him? Here, by these rocks. And his favorite food is roasted fox. Roasted fox? Oh my, Fox said. Goodbye, little mouse, and away he sped. Silly old fox, doesn't he know there's no such thing as a Gruffalo?
Okay.
On went the mouse through the deep dark wood. An owl saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. Where are you going, little brown mouse? Join me for tea in my treetop house. It's frightfully nice of you, owl, but no, I'm going to have tea with the Gruffalo. A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo? A Gruffalo. Why didn't you know? He has knobbly knees and turned out toes, and a poisoned wart at the end of his nose. Where are you meeting him? Here, by this stream. And his favorite food is owl ice cream.
Okay.
Owl ice cream, to wit, to woot. Goodbye, little mouse, and away owl flew. Silly old owl, doesn't he know there's no such thing as a Gruffalo? On went the mouse through the deep dark wood. A snake saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. Where are you going, oh little brown mouse? Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come for a feast in my log pile house. It's wonderfully good of you, snake, but no, I'm having a feast with the Gruffalo. A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo? A Gruffalo? Why, didn't you know? His eyes are orange, his tongue is black. He has purple prickles all over his back. Where are you meeting him? Here, by this lake. And his favorite food is Scrambled Snake.
Okay, wow.
Scrambled Snake, it's time I hid. Goodbye, little mouse, and away the snake slid. Silly old snake, doesn't he know there's no such thing as a Gruffalo? Oh, but who is this creature with terrible claws and terrible teeth and his terrible jaws? He has knobbly knees and turned out toes and a poisoned wart on the end of his nose. His eyes are orange, his tongue is black, he has purple prickles all over his back. Oh, help, oh no, it's a Gruffalo! It's Snake, said the mouse. Why, Snake, hello. Snake, look. Snake took one look at the Gruffalo. Oh dear, he said, goodbye, little mouse, and slid right into his log pile house. You see, said Mouse, I told you so. Amazing, said the Gruffalo. They walked some more till the Gruffalo said, I hear a hoot in the trees ahead. It's Owl, said the Mouse. Why, Owl, hello. Owl took one look at the Gruffalo. Boo-woo, said the Owl, goodbye, little mouse, and flew right up to his treetop house. You see, said Mouse, I told you so. Astounding, said the Gruffalo. They walked some more till the Gruffalo said, I hear some paws on the path ahead. It's Fox, said the Mouse. Why, Fox, hello. Fox took one look at the Gruffalo. Oh, help, he said, goodbye, little mouse, and ran right into his underground house. The Mouse said, Gruffalo, now you see, everyone is afraid of me. And now my tummy is starting to rumble, and my favorite food is Gruffalo crumble. Gruffalo crumble, the Gruffalo said, and quick as the wind he turned and fled. All was quiet in the deep dark wood. The Mouse found a nut, and the nut was good.
There is a ghost in my house. I've only seen it out of the corner of my eye, but I think it's a cat. I know because I used to have one. There's a dash from the left or a dart from the right. It's always gone before I can really see it. Just a flash, hiding somewhere nearby, I'm sure. Sometimes I hear it, sometimes I feel it, but mostly it's a quick, dark blur. Here, and then not here. Often at night, I feel its weight, its warmth, its purring. When I look, it's gone. Today I heard it meowing at my bedroom door. I was too slow to catch it. I heard the jangle of a cat toy bouncing down the stairs. I heard a thud in the den. A crash in the kitchen. A splash in the living room. Then finally, I saw it. And followed it. To where it sat by the door, staring at me, purring, like my cat used to do when it wanted to go out. After a few moments, it turned and leapt right through the door. When I opened it, I found you. There's a ghost in our house.
In October, we'll be having our last Bulldog Story Hour for the fall season. It will be on Monday, October 24th, and our theme that night will be superheroes. We invite all our students that come to listen to stories to dress up. The Beta Club will be hosting, and their theme this year is superheroes, and so they were really excited that they were going to get to read on the Halloween, the week before Halloween. So come dressed up, listen to some fun stories, and it'll be a great night. It'll be at 6 o'clock Monday, October 24th.